Wait, what? Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Devil May Cry 5. We are now facing Virgil, apparently. So, yeah, I don't know what mission it ends at. I think Hero mentioned that the game has 21 missions. I could be mistaken though. Maybe a mission is also called credits. Who knows? You know.
Hey, Virgil, your portal opening days are over. Give me the Amato.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it. But you already knew that.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
How many times have we fought?
Hard to say. It's the only memory I have of us since we were kids. Time to finish this, Virgil.
Big ass sword versus tiny katana. There's no in between, is there? There's no medieval swords ever in any of these Japanese video games.
Little brother.
Is that all you can do? I'm not rushing in blind, as you can clearly see. I'm just as powerful as you are. How about this, huh? Virgil?
Stop with
It's just about time to settle this.
That's right.
What? Oh my goodness. Jesus. I can't even do that in my devil form. You have some cool ass moves, by the way. You have a very weird fetish for power, by the way. Wow, how can you keep in that mode? Oh boy. Well, your devil power form might be stronger than mine. Ah, that's all you got?
My son means nothing to me.
Ooh, this is a pretty cool battle, actually. I think we also had the same health, weirdly enough. Ooh, oh no. This might actually defeat me. I'm just gonna have to avoid him and heal for this one.
Think you can beat me? Not in a million years.
Save that until you win, if you can.
I think you understand why I entered this form. It's not because I want to fight you right now, it's because I want to run away from you. I prefer healing big time. Great. Let's probably try to make you run out of your mode. Where are you? There you are. Oh, that's not even the right one. Where is he? Great. I can't. Like, it won't let me target the right person. Just spamming that attack. That is so cheaty, by the way. Are you serious? How do I activate my extra strong devil power, by the way? Oh god. Ooh, ooh. You hurt so much, Virgil. Oh my goodness. Ooh. What? But I beat him.
Nero is my son. Yeah, dumbass.
You said you didn't care about him, though.
That thick skull of yours?
Well, well. That was a long time ago.
I guess you were young once too. As much as I'd love to hear that story, I think it's about time we
Ended this.
Wait, what? That's gonna be. Is that Nero? That's gonna be Nero, right? That makes true power. The Brotherhood defined hatred, crushing something something. Vision 20, true power.
Hello? Nero? Is that you, Nero? Did something happen?
Kyrie. When I was a kid, I was alone. You and Kratos were all I knew. And now all of a sudden I find out I have a family. What am I supposed to do with that?
You always know which path is right and which is wrong. There's no need to doubt yourself.
Thanks. I guess that's all I needed to hear. I have one last thing to take care of. And then I'm coming home.
Oh, don't say that. That's like a death flag, dude. You don't want to say that.
To this day, I hate myself for not having enough strength. But this time is different. I swear! I'm not letting you die!
This is curious.
Nero.
What form of power is this?
What the hell?
This ends right here.
Listen to me. I told you already. This is not your...
Well, that is pretty deserved. I'm sorry, Dante.
You listen, deadweight. I won't let you kill each other. There are other ways of settling your differences. I'm putting a stop to this sibling rivalry.
You came all this way just for that.
Virgil. V. Whatever you call yourself. Dante's not gonna die here. And neither are you. Do you have a problem with that?
Not gonna die my ass. Oh, that bitch slap nearly killed me.
If I beat Nero, then by default, I beat you. Agreed, Dante?
Whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna sit this one out.
Okay, all right.
When this is over, I'll make you submit. Father.
Okay, pretty cool. But before I do anything, though, I need to enable the automatic thingy again. I could probably try to without, but it's just cooler to watch with the auto assist on.
Nothing to do with
You guys probably agree with me.
Nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with me.
Press when the... Okay.
Take me seriously now.
Oh no, you don't have dash. That's a bit different. That's not good. This is not good. I missed my dash already. Yeah, he is pretty slow. It's not even a lie. When you stagger the enemy to perform buster, a powerful throwing move. That's new.
Hell no. Accepting yet?
of your existence or your strength.
Both, you fucking asshole.
Yeah. You think your devil form is gonna save you, buddy?
Interesting.
Oh, brother. You cut off your own son's arm for more power, and you still lost.
Enough, damn it! The underworld is taking over. We need to do something before it's too late.
He's right. We need to close that portal. Hey, you lost, so you better do what he says.
I can still fight. But if those roots continue to spread through town, it'll just interfere with our business.
Now, that's the smartest thing I've ever heard you say. Better hurry up. We still got a score to settle.
Evidently.
Wait! Where are you going?
We need to sever the Clyphod roots from the underworld itself. Then we'll seal the portal with the Yamato.
Hang on. If you do that, you can't come back.
Why do you think I'm going? Somebody's got to keep an eye on your old man.
You can't just expect me to stay here while you both go
It's because you're here we can go. We're trusting you with things on this side. Capiche?
Make haste, Dante.
Yeah, I know.
Hey! Wait!
Take care, Nero. Adios.
I won't lose next time. Hold on to that until then.
Idiots.
Okay. 15th of June.
Hooey! I'm still in freaking shock.
About what?
Duh. Your arm? Who the hell grows an arm back? It's just weird. It's like a lizard tail or something.
Look, I don't know, it just grew. I mean, are you kidding me? Lots of weird stuff happened. There were demons and scary plant roots and arms growing back. Lots of stuff.
Do you know how much love and care I put in that devil breaker?
Nope. This arm, it's nice.
So, how's it feel?
How's what feel?
Saving the man who killed your own father. Heard Dante killed Virgil once.
It doesn't matter. They're both gone now anyway.
It's okay to cry. If you want, Nero, over a loss.
I'm not crying.
It doesn't make you a crybaby. Does make you a little bitch, though.
There it is. You think I'm a demon?
I didn't cry when my asshole daddy died. But... yeah, I know. I wouldn't be here without him, that's a biological fact.
Right.
All I'm saying is, tough guy, it's okay to cry if you want.
I'm
Devils
not
cry.
crying.
Devils cry.
I'm not gonna
Kittens
cry.
cry.
Will you
Meow.
shut up? Will you
Puppies
stop
cry.
it? Look at
Woof.
you. You're nobody.
Why don't you
Nobody's
cry on my
crying, all right?
shoulder?
Stop
Come
saying
on, cry on
cry.
my shoulder. I know you
You
wanna.
say cry again. Devil may cry. Fuck.
You said it.
Hey, Hideaki. Yeah, I'm coming home. Oh yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but I got a surprise for you.
Oh yeah, he's got a huge surprise.
You shut up! No, Kitty, not you. Nico, you know, and her big mouth. What the hell's your problem? Where'd you learn to drive? Hey, sorry, I gotta call you later. It's time to get back to work. Got an arm. I'm good.
It's a prototype, and this is the perfect place to test it out. Look, you're gonna use it, and it's a work of art.
I gotcha.
And it ain't complete without you.
Well, how sweet. Feels good.
You'll get fixed as soon as we get back.
So, Devil's Cry, huh? Let's hear what that sounds like!
Okay. Alright. Okay, well. I have to say that this game is freaking awesome. Alright. Not the best game I've ever... Oh, wait a second. Oh, God. Okay, I need to fight. Alright. I'm fine. I'll guess I'll wait until after this. Oh, don't bite me. Please stop that. Ow. Ow. Okay. Don't bite me during the credits. This is when I need to show off my skills. Oh no, stop using that. There we go. This is one way to make it look like credits, and I think it's a pretty effective way too. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know why more games don't do this. They could like fight a bunch of bad guys in the ending or something. No problem. You just hope no one gets crushed under that. It's only the beginning, though.
So all we gotta do is cut this thing down.
That's right. I'm more than capable of handling this on my own.
You're gonna need some help. And someone to keep an eye on you.
Useless pests.
Oh, really?
Be ready to die.
Fine by me. Let's give them what they want.
Dang, can I have your skills? It's overpowered. Oh my goodness. Gotta admit, Virgil. Nice having you on my side. Woo. Nice.
Got more than you did. Ready to accept defeat, Virgil?
Okay, now we have the actual, like, other stuff in the thingy without actually fighting. Okay. It would be cool if they probably like made a whole fight sequence or story sequence just for the credits. They sort of did, but they did part of the credits, so I mean, I'm gonna commend them for that. That is very creative. So again, let me continue to talk about the game. Beautiful music though, but I'm sorry that I have to talk about above it. So I'm gonna put a graph right here that shows my my view of the game and what I'm gonna give it, and I'm probably gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It was a very good experience. One of the best games I've played in a while. Now I'm not gonna say it is the best, but one of the best. Because when it comes to games like this, right? This is made in Japan, right? These are Japanese games. Now, the game. So when it comes to Japan and them making games, it is very different from how the West makes games. Like, you have Western games and you have, like, Japanese games, right? It's very refreshing to play a Japanese game because it doesn't have all the worries or the censorship or the, you know, the difference in being scared to do something creative and new. It doesn't have that somehow. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it does not have that. And I think it's incredible what they've made here. There's only a couple areas where the game kind of fails. One, it fails in the environment department. Now, while there are different maps that take place in different areas, they reuse the same inside the tree map multiple times. Now, they have a story reason for doing so, but even inside the place, they use the same area 3 times to get to, like, the main bad guy. And I feel like they could have done a little bit better there, you know? I feel like they could have found another path, one that jumps from up above, or one that goes from another spot, or something like that, you know? Having it just be the same place you go through all those times is a bit weird and unnecessary. There are some areas in the game where like they did in the beginning section of that area, in some of the things, and then they kind of went over to it afterwards again. And then you have the same boss battle 3 times as well. The first 2, you get your ass kicked. And then the third one, you win. And I think that's a great way to show how strong the boss actually is. But in retrospect, he was kind of weak, which is a bit sad. Like, he was apparently very weak. I don't really know how all that works, but that's just how it worked, I suppose. It's very, very unique experience. I really, really enjoyed it, and I would recommend this game for anyone who's into, like, just fun combat and sort of RPG, but not really RPG-ish style gameplay. And you know what the most unique and interesting thing about this game is? The characters and how each character plays differently. Like, every single character plays in a completely different way. Like, you have Dante, who has weapon swap abilities, who can swap weapons, who can turn into a devil, I guess you can call it. And then you have a V, well, you had V, I suppose, who could use those animals and stuff like that to control them and use them to fight for him, because he was weak. And it gave him a weakness, too. Everyone had a weakness and a strength, which was extremely interesting to have. And then Nero, or Nero, however you want to pronounce it, he also had a certain strength and a certain weakness, but his weakness was not in gameplay. His weakness was in personality. He is pretty reckless. Same with Dante. Like while Dante doesn't have another weakness like V does, he is still kind of. Oh wait, we have another thing here. He still is a little bit egotistic.
Wow, no sign of him. Nothing.
Yeah.
Then can I have this office? Because I've been thinking it's almost time for me to settle
Now I
down
want
somewhere.
pizza.
No, I don't think so. I rather quite like it.
Oh, I hate to spoil your dreams, ladies, but that shit ain't gonna happen.
What do you mean, Morrison?
See, there's this deed to this place, and I have it.
Why do you?
Clever little devil came to see me right before his last job. Said something like, "My dearest friend, I know you'll keep this safe because them crazy bitches." Did I say crazy bitches? I'm sorry, I meant ladies. Anyway, the rest of the story is not important. You get the gist.
I wonder if he even plans on coming back.
Got me.
What is important is I have a job for you too. Cause the rent ain't free.
Wait, they're still fighting? The old table is shaking because of me having put my controller on it.
Score for Dante. I'm up one.
Where did you learn to count? We're even.
You know, I'm starting to think this is never gonna end.
Maybe. We got plenty of time.
Don't you dare say it, jackpot!
Okay, cool. Like, I have to say, very well made. Very well made. Wait, VX, okay. Nero's demonic arm has been restored, and he can now use both Devil Bringer and Devil Trigger. Okay. Dante can equip Rebellion, Devil Sword Sparta, and Devil Sword Dante. At the customize. Nico reports the enemy reports have expanded, including photos capturing the moment of the enemy's defeat. Costume changes are now reflected on the title screen. Okay, cool. So there's even like the end game reflects to the beginning of the game, so you can use the same abilities, and that is so cool. That is so very cool. Because now, now I could start a new game with Nero as an example, and he could have the power he had at the end of the game, and I could play through the game with him having that power. I wonder if that would change anything, or stuff like that. That would be very interesting. I also know that you can play as a Virgil if you buy him in the game, so I'm not gonna do that, but could be cool. I'm also gonna play co-op with Hero at some point if we can get the co-op mod to work. Where we start from the very beginning. At least I hope you can. But that is super cool. Like I don't know what else to say about this game, but that it is super cool, and it was super enjoyable almost all the way through. Again, inside that tree, you had that area that wasn't really fun to deal with. Son of Sparta. I like that. So it's very interesting how they made this game. Like I'm pleasantly surprised. Like an 8 out of 10 game, very unique. I have never played a game like this. I have, well, it could be, I might be giving it a bit too much praise. There might be other games like it out there. I still need to try out Final Fantasy. But it felt fun to play. It felt unique. And I thought I was going to hate the combat for a little while. Because it took forever to kill enemies. But then the more I got used to it, and then when I enabled that auto assist feature as well, which I absolutely think it is a must-have for anyone but Dante, by the way. Which is very fun to mess around with and just deal with. I'm just kind of blown away. Everything is pretty good. I didn't encounter a single bug. The graphics of this game looks gorgeous and also not like overkill. Like this is optimization for games. This is how games are supposed to be optimized. The RE engine, you know, RE engine, I don't know how they do it, but the RE engine seems pretty decent and pretty good, and it can handle over-the-top stuff without too much lag. And again, the physics, the performance, it honestly should be way worse, but it's not. It really is not somehow. And I'm just gonna say very well done. They nailed the performance, they nailed the story, they nailed the combat. And the only reason why I'm not giving it a 9 or 10 out of 10 is because throughout the game there were a few areas where it got a little bit boring. The abilities were a little bit weird. The fact that you couldn't refund them made no sense. Like the running one also wasn't that nice. While the hands were useful and nice, I do feel like they sometimes they served their purpose, other times they didn't, and I also felt like that they weren't utilized enough, the hands and stuff like that. Yeah, and then of course there's the fact that Dante and Nero both sort of play the same, but yet not, if you get what I mean. They're all different, and I mean they're all different in gameplay style, but again, it's not a big deal. It's not like the end of the world, but I do feel like if they really wanted to, they could probably have improved that. Not even a joke. Not even a lie. But besides some of the story being a little bit funky, I also like the whole women in this game. Like, I love it when games don't take themselves too seriously, but they don't like translate it into wokeness, and they don't translate it into bad humor. They translate it into the world's identity, and then make it part of the character's personality to be weird. Like the women in this game, they're weird, right? And the way they portray women is both sexual, but also funny. And I don't know. It's something. I think it's something with Japanese games that do that. But I'm just kind of like, heck yeah. I wish the West had more of that kind of stuff instead of always being like worried about sex appeal and stuff like that. Which I honestly think is completely ridiculous to worry about in a game with free speech and everything. Like, why not just make the game you want to make? And then stop worrying about what people think about it. As long as you don't mean anything negative about it. It's a video game. It's not a newspaper trying to convince people that women are bad or women are objects or whatever. It's literally about just having fun and enjoying a game for being a game. And this is a very gamey game. And when I say that, I mean it as a compliment. Too many games try to be realistic nowadays. This game has an identity. It went for something it knew it could do. Went for something it wanted to do. It feels over the top. It feels action-like. It feels awesome. It feels cool. It looks cool. It looks amazing. It looks action-like. It's unique. It stands out. I am very happy I got to play this game. I am also very surprised that I have not played this game earlier. Like, I thought it was going to be something completely different. I did not look forward to playing this a week ago. But as soon as I launched the game, looked at the menu, I was like, okay, there's actually a lot of effort put into this game. Because of this menu right here that you see right now. This whole menu. This menu somehow made me think, okay, maybe this game is not at all what I thought it was going to be. And it seems like I was right about that. Of course, I could also have been wrong and it could have been trash, but it wasn't. It definitely was not. This is an experience I will remember for a lot of years. A game I'll probably bring up every now and again when I'm talking about a fun gamey game. And also a game I'd recommend for everyone. Now, it is cheaper nowadays than it was a couple years ago when it came out. You know, like it came out in 2019, right? So this is I'm recording this 4 years later, and I'm just gonna say right now that it's certainly worth 20 euros, maybe 30 euros, maybe even 40 if you wanna if you're really looking for something cool and unique to play. But nothing more above, nothing above 40. Or if you're worried about money, just try to look for a 30 deal. This is important to factor in, of course, that the experience is different for everyone, and what people are willing to pay is different. But this is around a $30-$40 game. You get a 12-hour game, which I think is exactly what games should be nowadays, by the way. Or is it 10? I don't know. I kind of played through it kind of fast. Maybe it was 10 hours I finished. I don't know. I'll look at Steam afterwards. How many hours I actually played the game on, and try to minus the time I talk here. But I mean, if it's 12 hours long, 12 hours is typically what I look for in a game. 12 hours is not too long. It's not too low. 8 hours is passable. 8 hours can be passable, and I'm only looking at price compared to time. If a game costs $9.99 and it has 8 hours, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty much perfect for $9.99. If it has if it costs $20, it needs to be at least 10 hours. $30, 12. And then now we're up where it's going to increase quite a lot, right? 40, now it has to be maybe 14, 16 hours long. And 50 for me. Now I'm on the edge of games I don't even want to buy because I don't buy games that expensive. To me, it makes no sense. Games should not be that expensive. They're only more expensive nowadays because they waste more money making them. Because they can't take care of their money. Look at indie games. But that's a whole other topic. Something I might make a video on at some point. But I'm just going to say this. Good game. And I'm looking forward to the next Devil May Cry, because I might even take a look at that. Or maybe I'll take a look at Devil May Cry 4 or even 3, just because it could be super awesome and fun to check that out. Dang, this game. And again, I want to highlight one very important aspect. This came out in 2019. This is the best performing game I have played that came out 2019 and after. That is this good looking. Now that does show something about our gaming industry, doesn't it? That a game can look this good, have pretty much 0 bugs. I'm pretty sure it had 0 bugs. I didn't notice any bugs whatsoever. And it has 0 bugs. It might have had some on the release. Okay, but when I played it had no bugs. So I'm going to review it based on my experience. So if you really want to see how it was at launch, you should probably look at a review that was made at launch. But yes, and it performs 120 FPS constantly, no matter what happens on screen. Think about that. 2019, it looks this good, and 120 FPS. Constantly. I can't even get that with any other game made in 2019 that is not an indie game, I suppose. I could probably do it if it's a 2D game, but no 3D game I've played that came out in this time period. I've been able to play constantly 120. Highest was probably 100 or 90. And that was going crazy, that was all over the place. It could be 90 or 80 at some point, and it could be 100 and maybe 110 if I got really lucky, while staring at a wall or the floor or the sky. So this game, a constant 120 FPS. Keep in mind though, options, it does have an FPS limit if you really want to use it to 60. But honestly, I don't know why they have that, because this game can run easily at 120. No problems. So, just want to say thank you for making a game like this, Capcom and company. I'm sorry I don't remember the game company's name. I am very happy with the game, and I feel like they really nailed it, and they did very well. Anytime a game gets above 7, just so you guys know, 7 is standard, industry standard. The game works. You can play it. It might have a couple bugs. It might have some issues. It might have certain stronger points than others, like environment or characters or something like that. This game is pretty solid almost across the board. And yeah, like 8 is above industry standard, and this came out in 2019, so oh boy, gaming industry, what are you doing? But yes. Hope you guys enjoyed this whole Let's Play. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing, and checking out other one of my Let's Plays. I play through all kinds of games, not just any single-player games, also co-op games, and all sorts of games, like even indie games, or small games, or games that are free on Steam and stuff like that. I play through everything. I play through everything, okay? So, yes. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope to see you in another one of my Let's Plays, like I said. And as always, stay awesome.